Hey friends, thanks for joining. What if I told you what's holding you back isn't your skill set, isn't your marketing strategy, and it definitely isn't your mindset blocks? What if I told you the problem is actually your brain is wired to make self-employment feel like you're walking through quicksand? I'm Jerry, and today I'm going to share with you why your ancient brain is fighting your modern day ambition and how to rewire it for the success that you actually deserve. If you stay to the end, there is a self-coaching exercise which I invite you to take part in, which will reveal how your psychology might be limiting your evolution as a freelancer. So let's get to it. I always think that freelancing, being self-employed, might feel freeing, but it goes directly against how our brains are evolved to function. I mean, we were built for tribes. We are built for community, for roles that were shared, and really a rhythm to life that offered stability. I really do feel energized by big shoots, group coaching, events, community. There's something about just being part of a group that really does feel good and safe and stable. But when I think about myself as a freelancer and someone self-employed, running my own business, juggling way too many roles, dealing with unpredictable incomes, endless distractions, you're often isolated, and let's be honest, it's a lot. We have basically replaced connection with isolation, predictable rhythm with complete chaos. So no wonder it just feels really overwhelming. Your ancient brain is constantly in fight or flight, same with feast and famine. It's wondering when the next job's coming in, when the next paycheck's coming in, when the next client's coming in, constantly toggling between reflective and reactive. When I started my business, I saw every bit of resistance as a failure, every challenge and difficulty, thinking that I didn't know enough, I couldn't do it, and that I wasn't meant for that position or role or career. What I didn't get then, which I get now, is that my resistance contains valuable information about sustainability, timings, growth, and alignment. Most successful creative entrepreneurs, business owners, freelancers, they ask, what's the resistance telling me? What part of my business model needs refinement? What boundaries need clearer definitions? Resistance might not mean that you're failing or you're bored. It might be you evolving. Here's an example. Whenever I'm launching a new service or a project, speaking to a new client, I have that last minute hesitation. I create what I call a resistance inventory, documenting exactly what's triggered certain behaviors. Turns out that my hesitation is trying to tell me something important. I had real worries either about my pricing, about my timing, about my own visibility. Once I kind of worked these issues out and understood them and reflected on them, my offerings to clients became a lot stronger and less emotionally orientated. And that's something that we like to call understanding the difference between your thinking mind and your observing mind. You have to think about it this way. Your thinking mind is a bit like an actor, and they are caught up in the drama of daily business. Your observing mind is, let's say, the director. They're basically seeing the entire production and making intentional choices on where to direct the spotlight. The thinking mind worries, will this land? What if I'm not good enough? What if I can't get it done on time? What if they reject me? While the observing mind will take a step back and reflect and think, I notice I'm feeling anxious. Let's take a step back and breathe. Let's go for a walk. Let's stop what I'm doing. Let's shake it off. And let's plan this out. And this is what we like to call psychological flexibility. The ability to hold competing internal experiences while still moving towards your goals. The goal isn't to eliminate negative thinking because that's unreasonable. The goal is to develop a collaborative relationship with it, using its caution as data but preventing it from making your decisions. Here's a really good practical self-coaching exercise that I invite you to try. If you're interested, pause this video, go grab a piece of paper and answer these 3 questions. Give yourself 60 seconds for each question. Don't overthink it, just bullet point it, just jot it down. If I become wildly successful, whatever success means to you, what feels scary and uncomfortable about that? What identity or belief about myself would I have to let go? What is one small action I can take today that would align with my evolved identity? Done? Great. Well, that little bit of discomfort that you might have felt while answering those questions, that hesitation, that's your ancient brain trying to protect your current identity. And that's not a sign to stop. That's a sign to keep going. When you start working with your mindset instead of against it and using it more collaboratively, something really powerful happens. You can build success internally and externally for yourself that actually lasts without feeling like you're splitting yourself into two different people or just generally running yourself into the ground. And that is really where real mindset lives. It's not about constantly being positive, because that's not reality. It's about observing and reviewing and reflecting on the reasons behind what's causing the dis-ease in our daily actions. Be kind to yourself. You're not the problem. Your environment, your wiring, your expectations, they all play a role. But you get to decide how you want to respond. What if the resistance and the challenge isn't a sign that you're failing, but a sign that you're evolving? So therefore, understand your needs and design a system that really does work for you. And let me know in the comments what beliefs you are currently outgrowing. If you like this video, then please give me a thumbs up, and even better, please subscribe. Keep rising, keep thriving, and I'll see you in the next one.